sub-Saharan African country with a fast-growing population needs good, quality, but affordable education for her increasing numbers of school-going children for a rapid socio-economic growth and development. In view of this, President John Dramani Mahama, on page 17 of the 2012 NDC Manifesto, promised a major policy thrust aimed at providing a universal access to secondary education by 2016. The President promised the construction of senior high schools across the country with emphasis on districts where no such schools exist, so no child is left behind. Transforming words into action, President Mahama, on the 3rd of March 2014, cut the sword to mark the commencement of the Community Day Senior High School project.
We cannot, as a government and a people, accept the fact that our existing senior high schools currently have a capacity to accommodate only 60% of our children who finish from basic education. We are here today for a historic event, that is the groundbreaking of the construction of 200 community day secondary schools in Ghana.
The flagship education project that fulfills government promise of increasing access to secondary education for all. The hard work did not take long to begin to bear fruit. An excited President Mahama commissioned the first Community Day Senior High School on September 18, 2015 at Ekumfi Otuam in the Central Region.
I now have the singular honor of declaring the Atta Mills Senior High School at Otuam duly inaugurated.
Naming it after his late predecessor, President J.E.A. Mills, whose passion for education in Ghana was unparalleled, and thus began the smooth roll-off of one of the most ambitious educational projects ever executed in Ghana, justified by all, including those who eat and drink education.
The secondary system now, as we have it, is 6 years. 3 years of JHS and 3 years of SHS. What we are looking forward to happen is that it should be possible for the student to attend day JHS and continue to attend day SHS. If they are in areas where they are not going to afford the trunk and the chobos and travel long distances to go to secondary school, what we are saying is that yes, it's nice to have your trunk and the chobos. It's nice to be in a dormitory, but these are not prerequisites. So, we are erring on the side of the vulnerable. And all of these are propelling our passion, our determination to ensure that you are giving as many opportunities as possible to our learners.
It is often said that whatever the issue, whatever the question, the answer is education. These schools have come at a time when this country really needs them, because as the population grows, we need to make provision for their future.
By August 2016, a number of these community day schools had been commissioned by His Excellency President John Mahama. The commissioned are Atta Mills Community Day Senior High School in Ekumfi Otuam of the Central Region, Juramang Community Day Senior High School in the Nzima East District of the Western Region, Nkwanta Community Day School in the Nkwanta South District of the Volta Region, Kwaba Nyanwa in the Upper West Akim District of the Eastern Region, Inchumuruman Community Day Senior High School in the Krachi Inchumuru District of the Volta Region, Derma Community Day Senior High School in the Tano South District of the Brongahafo Region, Abiasiman Community Day Senior High School of the Pru District of the Brongahafo Region,
Adoberua in the Achima Imponuia District of the Ashanti Region,
Edujama Community Day School in the Hafuano South District of the Ashanti Region, Agona Abodom in the Agona West Municipality of the Central Region. The commissioned Community Day Secondary Schools aside, other Community Day Secondary Schools are ready to enroll their first batch of students this 2016-2017 academic year. These are Lambusi in the Lambusi Kani District of the Upper West Region, Logu in the Wa West District of the Upper West Region, Zulugu in the Binduri District of the Upper East Region, Daboya in the North Gonja district of the Northern Region. Wapuli in the Sabuba district of the Northern Region. New Longoro in the Kintampo North municipality of the Brong-Ahafo region. Esuoso in the Ofinso North district of the Ashanti region. Oyoko in the Bosomtwi district of the Ashanti region. Agric Inzima in the Kumasi metropolis. Adansi Apeja in the Adansi South district of the Ashanti region. Diasu in the Upper Denchira West district of the Central region. Chichere in the Upper Denchira East district of the Central region. In Sarah Edumafua in the Seshwi Akontombra district of the Western region. Namaura in the Agona East district of the Central region. Sanko in the Hunter West district of the Western region. Ewutu Bojuasi in the Ewutu Senya district of the Central region. Ofako in the Ewutu Senya East district of the Central region. Kwabenya in the Gan East municipality of the Greater Accra region. Takrasi in the Denchemboa district of the Eastern region. Enum Apapem in the Yensuano district of the Eastern region. Fafraha in the Adenta municipality of the Greater Accra region. Katamanso in the Pong Kantamanso district of the Greater Accra region. Volu in the North Tong district of the Volta region. Avenokpeme in the Akachi South district of the Volta region. Fodua Nkwanta in the Kwewu West district of the Eastern region. Mami Krobo in the Kwewu Afram Plains district of the Eastern region. Mem Chemfre in the Kwewu Afram Plains North district. Altogether, with the already commissioned schools for enrollment this academic year, is a significant vacancy added to the mainstream of secondary education in Ghana. The computerized school selection and placement system is ready to assist the selection and admission of JHS candidates who are awaiting admission into these new CDSHS.
Whenever we are about to do placement, we take what we call vacancy declared from all the senior high schools, technical and vocational schools. We've realized that the number of candidates that choose those schools are always more than what the school can take. The vacancies that has been created this year is 516,867, an increase of over 20,500, which has become necessary because of the coming on board of the community day schools. And this is enough for us to be able to place all BEC candidates that will be willing to go to senior high, technical, vocational schools. What we are going to do is we are going to place candidates within the catchment area of each senior high school into those schools. Also, we are going to liaise with the district education offices and the district municipal offices, where we are going to design a special form for all the candidates. So there may be candidates who either chose different schools, but because a new school has been built within their community, they will wish to go to that school. So such a candidate will just have to fill that form for us. Then we will proceed and place him or her into that community day school within his or her community.
The academic year 2016-2017 promises to bring hopes of quality secondary education for even students of less privileged homes who had no schools nearby to attend and also cannot afford to go to a distant senior high school. Capacities of old schools have also been increased by way of facility upgrades, and thus offering spaces to enroll all students who might otherwise have not been admitted due to lack of spaces. In removing all the cost barriers with the progressively free secondary education, students who will be admitted into all these new community day senior high schools will benefit from the progressively free senior secondary school program.
Geographically, some areas are deprived areas, and parents find difficulty in paying for their world school fees. And for that matter, many of our children were denied access to senior high education. So government will come in strongly to help those who are unable to pay for themselves, so that the government will pay part of the fee for them progressively.
These items in school fees build up will be absorbed by the government, thus making the senior high school education affordable to all. Every Ghanaian child deserves good quality secondary education, and the concept of the CDSHSs is really doing the trick, as their very inviting learning environment keep pulling every child into their classrooms. For His Excellency President Mahama, whenever any of these students is admitted into a community day senior high school, his vision to lead Ghana into a prosperous future inches towards fulfillment. Laudable vision, wonderful impact on Ghana's education.